Well, hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Now, you guys might know my voice, but you don't know the other voice. Say hi, Alva.
Hi.
That's my wife, guys. But who am I, though, if you're just listening to this for the first time? Why, it's me, Isaac. You may know me from the Hype Attack podcast. But now I'm coming at you from another podcast.
Say what?
Yeah, I know, right? Alpha, the voice of the audience. Welcome to our first episode, to our introductory episode. The name of our show that me and Alva, husband and wife, are going to do together is going to be called You Haven't Seen That. Catchy, right? She's not impressed.
No, not one bit.
Yeah, we'll shorten it to YHST because it just sounds cooler. So we want to tell you what this show is going to be about. That's what this is. This little back and forth between the wife and I and you, the audience. You're listening in on us, with us.
You're our children.
That's gross because we don't want kids. So what this show is going to be about is it's me and my wife, Alva. Say hi again.
Hi.
We're going to watch movies that we haven't seen, or either both of us or one of us. And that's going to be fun because we're going to see if it held up, if it didn't hold up, because there's some movies that like the humor or just the topic in general doesn't jive with today because people want to cancel stuff from like years ago. But anyways, that we're not going to like go hard at political. But we're gonna watch movies on that list that everybody has, that growing list of movies that you just haven't seen. And sometimes other people seen it, thus posing the question, you haven't seen that? And so we're gonna watch those movies. Like I said, we're gonna break them down. We're gonna give them like our own personal review, a little quick review. It's not, the whole thing isn't to be a review of the movie, but just to talk about it, you know, and all like the interesting things about it. So yeah, we're going to break these things down. We might give them a rating. We'll tell you what we want to do as well is like at a certain point, give a Rotten Tomatoes score, but we want to keep it secret from one of us and then see if we can guess it. So that's kind of going to be what our little format is. We might change it over time. Who knows? We might stop at episode 3.
Oh no. I'm not a quitter.
Yeah, no, we're going to give it a go, and we might have guests on. So just a nice opportunity to have friends and family or whoever else join us and give their perspective on movies. Doesn't it sound nice?
It does.
This is going to be fun. Yeah. Again, if you're not familiar with me, I am Isaac.
I'm Alva.
And I do another podcast, the flagship show that we're recording out of the Hype Studio in Anaheim. And the flagship show that we do is called the Hype Attack podcast that you can find at the Hype Attack on Instagram and TikTok. And our social media for my wife and I is going to be at Forehead Films on Instagram. I haven't started a TikTok, but
Forehed.
Yeah. Forehed Films, because some jacknut took the formal spelling of forehead. And then I was like, well, I'll do the number 4.
And hasn't used it.
And and then somebody else is using that as well. So that sucks. So what are you excited most about?
Coffee? No.
No, about the show. Well, we know. Okay. So, you know, over the course of the show, we're going to learn about each other. You guys are going to learn about us as a married couple.
I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah. No, we've come a long way. Yeah, you know, a little about us is we've been married for
Why are you asking me? I don't even know.
Oh, I don't know, because you're part of this marriage.
I don't know. About 8 years?
We've been married 8 years and we've been together
10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. 10. I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
I'm very confident in my answer.
Okay. Hey, this isn't the newlywed game. That's going to be, we might do that.
Very confident.
Yeah, we might do that on the other show. But on this one, this is just about movies and it's about us and our view on it. I'm really excited to do this.
Now, what else do they need to know?
You know, another thing that we're going to cover is why we haven't seen that movie, how we came to that movie. A lot of the times the answer is going to be like, well, we saw a clip on TikTok.
Or I lived in a very strict household.
Oh, a really disciplined household.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some movies were no-nos and some movies were like, okay, here you go.
Yeah, you've surprised me with some. You said that your mom allowed you to watch
She allowed me to watch Beavis and Butthead,
that, like
but I could not watch The Simpsons. I don't know for what reason. I mean, I think the other one is a little bit better than...
But as far as like movies, what were some that kind of got by her?
Mostly horror, because my dad, he would be like, oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Or any alien movies, or I think anything that had like her favorite actor or Clint Eastwood, like those kind of things.
You for sure would watch it.
Yeah.
So anything that you couldn't watch was like what, anything with violence in it?
Yeah. Or if it was just not really appropriate for my age. She was very strict on that anyway. Yeah.
Because I know that throughout the 10 years that we've been together, because and nobody knows me. If nobody knows me, nobody knows me. If they don't know me, I'm more of like I don't want to fluff myself up and say that I am a movie buff. Although I just told you that
you know more than I do.
I know more, and I'm not any kind of pretentious dick who's like, well, the cinematic masterpiece and blah 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 blah. I probably would use those words, but it's the way like one loves movies is just by mere opinion.
Well, I think because your family always has movies and sits down and watches them.
Oh, we're a big movie family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horrors, big time.
Yeah, I know.
So we saw a lot, but I also thank my uncle Tommy, because he would always go, hey guy, have you ever seen this movie? And it'd be something from the 70s or 80s. And for a fact, I've never seen it before because I'm 33 and Elva's
34.
Yeah. Cradle robber.
I didn't do it.
But he would give me DVDs back when people would watch DVDs, and I would have my tower full of all of these movies. And every now and again, when I would feel like, oh, you know what, I want to sit down and watch a movie, and I would randomly pick one. I
remember that.
Yeah,
let's pick a movie. Okay.
And I'd pop it in, and I would learn. I would be educated, enlightened.
Or we would have I think 3 copies of the same movie. Because
we would, because he would buy it.
He'd just buy it. He would forget that he gave us that one, and we couldn't remember.
But if you remember, we kind of stopped doing that, and I'm going to be a dick and call you out on it.
What?
Yeah, because you have comfort movies. I think we all have comfort movies, right? Mm-hmm. And there's like, if it's a rainy day, I'm going to pop in Pulp Fiction. I'm going to pop in The Commitments. Temptations is also a cool movie. I'm going to pop in The Commitments. I'm going to pop in Scott Pilgrim versus the World or Shaun of the Dead. Those are like my rainy day movies.
Yeah.
Right. But when it's not a rainy day and I just want to sit down and like check something and want to watch something, I want it to be something new. And so often I'd say, well, pick a movie out of the thing. And you would literally judge a book by cover. And you go, I don't know about that one. And I go, well, how about that one? Well, I don't know about that one.
I blame my ADHD for that.
Oh, yeah. We're not all here, people.
No.
In the noggin.
Also, I think it has a lot to do with anxiety. Like I need like something in the background that I just don't need to, or just feel like someone's there when no one's really there. I don't know.
So often you would rewatch shows, rewatch movies. What are some of your comfort movie watches?
Oh, those are Heathers, Beetlejuice, Mamma Mia, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Yeah. I don't think I really have
that's a good list.
And any Disney movies.
Yeah.
Any Disney movies, yeah.
I caught you watching Beauty and the Beast a handful of times.
Oh, Anastasia. The animated one. That is.
Put that one on the list, because I don't think I've actually watched that one fully.
Oh my God. What? No. Rasputin in there? Listen, he's my favorite.
And that's the whole idea of the show too, because when I've been talking to friends and family about, this, we've been brainstorming it for the past couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. And when I bring it up to people and I go, yeah, because there's some movies in like, I don't know. Well, we just talked to Dave, which is Doug's brother. And I go, like Lord of the Rings. And he goes, whoa, you haven't seen you haven't seen that? I go, there you go. And that's why that's the fucking phrase of the show.
Also, I fall asleep in movies, and that's one that I've fallen asleep in so many times.
It's so funny that you're saying that, because right behind you is the Joker, and you fell asleep in The Dark Knight when we watched it together.
No. I fell asleep rewatching the movie.
Right. No, yeah, back in 2008, I saw it in IMAX. That was actually my first IMAX movie.
Yeah. Was it the ending with all the explosions.
Oh, you were out.
I didn't know I'll wake up. No, I'm good.
You're completely
I sleep through chaos. I'm okay.
Yeah, but that's why like that's going to be the name of that is the name of our show. You haven't seen that because it's a phrase that people use often, even to the point where when someone uses it on you, you feel shamed, right? You go, well, I haven't. You sheepishly go, oh, I haven't seen that. You haven't seen that?
I get defensive. I don't get shame. I don't have like shame. I just like, shut up.
I get defensive. I used to be sheepish about it and embarrassed and shy, but as of late, I get defensive as well. I go, oh yeah? What about? And then I would name some like pop culture movie that everybody should have seen, but then yet hasn't. Like me, I haven't seen The Lord of the Rings.
Charlie's Angels or any, no, what was the one with Uma Thurman?
Pulp Fiction?
No, the knife one. The yellow suit.
Now, I kind of wish we were recording video, but we're not gonna because she just gestured with her arm out.
I got the katana thing going.
Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2.
I have not seen Kill Bill.
And that's another example of a movie that like I have seen ad nauseum. I mean, I watched it over and over and over, and she hasn't seen it, but we're still going to watch it together because I want, whenever we watch movies that the other hasn't seen, it's going to be a good opportunity to have the opinion from someone who hasn't seen it at all, and then someone from someone who has seen it but hasn't seen it in quite a while and has it held up. You know, so those are going to be the interesting episodes and, you know, getting like two really, I mean, we're already going to have like two different opinions about a movie.
Yeah.
But although I will say what makes it fun being married to you, dear.
Please say.
is we're fun movie partners. Like we agree with most things when we watch a movie. It's kind of rare that we disagree with stuff. In fact, what I love about watching movies with you afterwards, I'm like looking at like the technical aspects of stuff, right? I'm like, oh, I like the way that was lit and shot and the sound design and the music. And then you'll stop and go, yeah, but did you notice that this scene here and the reason why this person did that was because of some deeper meaning? I'm like, fuck, I didn't notice that.
Or I'll see something in a scene and then you're like, I didn't see it there. I'm like, it was right there the whole time.
That happens often enough. And at first it used to piss me off. No. At first it used to piss me off because I'm like, no, but I'm the movie guy.
Yeah.
But then you started to kind of like flex and spread your movie
I
wings.
enjoyed it. I just miss my comfort movies a lot. Don't get me wrong, I'll still watch them though.
Yeah. That was her ADHD. We were talking about like seeing movies together. That she fell back on the. Mm-hmm.
I spread my wings, my movie wings, and I'm flapping.
Yeah. So
like angels in the outfield.
Have you seen that one?
Yes, that's why I'm doing this.
Okay, I've seen it, so we don't have to rewatch it.
Okay.
It's so funny. Like this whole entire time that we've been brainstorming it, you know, clips will pop up on Instagram and TikTok.
They always get me.
Or what?
Those damn clips.
Get you how?
Either it's an emotional clip or it just gets me, and I'm just like, that looks like a fun like movie.
Oh, movie clip.
Yeah. A little movie clip. Yeah.
This is what it's like being married. We will have two different conversations. We both have a little. Well, she has more ADHD than I do, but I learned through her that I also have it, and so we have to try to like place some breadcrumbs in our conversations.
If I don't eat them first.
Jesus Christ. That's what's going to be fun about doing the show is because over the 10 years, because I wanted to make you comfortable and not force you to watch any movie that you didn't want to see. And I had this growing list. And there was a certain point in time where I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to continue with that list because I haven't had time to watch them because we're usually busy doing other stuff. And I didn't, it kind of sucks to watch a movie by yourself,
Yeah.
But like, it's going to be fun to watch. This is going to be a reason to force you to watch these movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might hate them. We might hate them entirely.
I could see that happening. Yeah. Especially like the older movies, like 90s movies. Because I know you don't like the high school thing. Or,
usually I hate the high school movies.
Yeah. So I know there's some that we may come across because I may want to rewatch so you could watch it for the first time.
Yeah.
Or
do you have that list?
My movie list?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I have my list. I think I have roughly.
Do we have anything on there that's going to be that's going to be from like decades ago? Although we're in 2023, decades ago could be like the 70s.
Dodgeball, would that count?
No, I'm talking about like the 50s. 60s.
Oh, yes.
What?
I went to Universal today. I saw a Alfred Hitchcock poster, a movie poster.
Vertigo?
Yes, I haven't seen that one.
Neither have I.
And also, I don't think I've finished watching Birds.
Birds, I haven't seen that one.
So those are probably that. And then I have never watched Wolfman?
Oh.
I haven't watched that one. So that's those three.
We'll for sure save some of those like approaching the spooky season because the movie franchise that I haven't seen, and anytime I bring it up, especially to our nieces, is in the Insidious.
They're about to smack you.
Dude, every time they go, oh my God, did you see the new Insidious Red Door movie or whatever that came out? And I go, I haven't seen any of these Insidiouses. And they go, what, Uncle? I thought you loved horror. And the reason why I haven't seen that one is because I fell asleep when we were watching the first one, and I just never got around to watching the rest, and the rest started to bump out. And here we are.
The fact that you told me not that long ago that you haven't seen Snakes on a Plane makes me want to smack you. Like,
but and that again is the idea of what we're doing, is because the phrase "you haven't seen that" is said often and nobody really realizes it. Everyone loves movies.
Yeah. I just realized on my list I don't have Fight Club.
Except for Fast and the Furiouses. I don't know if we're going to go back and see those. Think we'll have to?
I think I don't want to go past Tokyo one. After that, I feel like it just went down the drain.
Doug said it one of our recent episodes. It might have been the TMNT episode. He had said, oh, Fast and the Furious, the best superhero franchise.
You mean the CGI racing?
Oh, it's bad. It's terrible.
Yeah, no. I think after getting into F1 and then seeing that and then seeing those Fast franchise, I'm like, I don't want to watch this franchise because it just looks very bad.
Oh, you don't want to see Vin Diesel lift up a car with one arm?
Nah, I'm good.
You don't want to see flying cars in space?
What?
Yeah. You don't want to see them time travel back to the dinosaur days?
No, I'm okay.
That one hasn't happened, but I feel like it's gonna.
That's 11?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe 12?
Yeah, I feel like they're going to turn into how has it not crossed over to Transformers? But anyways, going back to it.
I don't even know.
Going back to it, that's basically, guys, what our show is going to be about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more? Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah. You guys should like, follow, and subscribe before I go and beat you up.
Yeah. Yeah, Elva's the spooky one. There's more spooky movies that we're going to overuse the word spooky to the point where I'm going to fucking hate it.
Spooky.
Yeah. Scary movies is up our alley. Actually, you know what? No one loves scary movies as much as like my mom does, because she'll watch the bad ones. She'll watch some really terrible, crappy ones.
Oh yeah. Have you like that box set that I have of the horror movies? It's like all the horror classics from like starting from I think like the 30s and stuff. Oh
man, I can't wait to dive into those. You know what? I'm excited. I'm really excited to do this show because I'm excited to watch movies that came out like 10, 20 years ago. But I'm excited to dive into those older the movies that everything else is built up on top of. Like the Wolfmans and the Draculas. And,
oh, yeah.
Oh, man. This is going to be fun. Babe, this is going to be great.
It's going to be so much fun. Try not to burp.
Yeah, we're going to try to burp ourselves before we come here and, eat a bunch of Tums and Gas X because we're a bunch of burpy farty bunch. We never move our feet when we're at home. We just like fart and poot around.
I just ate really fast and that's what's causing my stomach to do that.
Nobody wants to know about your indigestions.
Hey, just leave me alone.
Okay. That's a great part too. I'm going to be in charge of editing this shit so I can just...
Fine.
Want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so find us at Forehead Films on Instagram, FOREHED Films. You can follow me on my Instagram and TikTok at Forehead FPV. I forgot my own thing. Forehead FPV, FOREHEAD, correctly spelled FPV. Elva?
You can follow me on Instagram at It's Elva, ITSEL. V as in Victor, A.
And make sure to follow the main podcast, the flagship podcast, which is the Hype Attack podcast, found wherever podcasts are found. Yeah. I didn't write this stuff out. Okay? We're not going to be formal about it.
Socials will be, social medias are going to be in the description in case it's too cringy to listen to.
Yeah, come on, podcasts have been around anywhere and everywhere you can find us. We're going to be found. Jesus, unless you're my mom, because
you should leave her alone. That lady is so adorable. You leave my lady alone.
We're 16 episodes into the Hype Attack, and she still has no way to.
You leave her alone.
I sent her links. She doesn't know how to find it.
Leave my lady alone.
I love you, Mom. If you found this episode and you're listening to it,
shut up. Leave my lady alone.
I'm probably dead by now. Delete my history.
I will go personally over there and be like, here, listen to this. There you go.
What'd you do?
I went too close. I don't have spatial awareness.
We're a clumsy bunch. Look, we can tell we love each other. That's why we're actually going to do this thing. We're choosing to be stuck in a room. So check us out on all the social medias, wherever podcasts are found. Don't listen to her. She's fine. Oh, whoops. Looks like she slipped and fell down the stairs. Bye, Alma. Alrighty, guys. We're wrapping this one up. Catch us on our next episode where we're actually going to cover a movie.
And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
And rate and review.
Yeah, I guess rate and review too.
Bye, guys.
Bye.